Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mike's Garage. As you can see, more goodies came in. So I'm going to show you what came in, what we're going to be installing very soon. All right, let's take a look. All right, so I ended up getting two things in. So there's only one that's showing here. The second item I took off, it's in the shop, and I'll show you what that is. But let's see here. So as you can see, so this is Talesun. This is a pallet from Signature Solar. There are 380 watt panels. Now what's interesting is when you kind of look at this, I don't see those panels listed on their site anymore. I only see the 395. So I'll have a link for the 395 panels. They are replacing these. Got a really good deal on these. So yeah. So anyway, when you get a large shipment in like this, there's a couple things that you need to be very, very careful with. So as you can see, it does say fragile on it. Whenever that you're getting a delivery like this, make sure that you take pictures of all sides. And if you see any sort of damage, you're going to want to make sure that it's noted on the paperwork of the delivery driver. So when they dropped this off, everything looked pretty good except for one corner. So what I did is while the delivery driver was here, and it was pretty cool because we had a semi back all the way up, so which is pretty awesome. So what we noticed right here is that there was a little bit of damage to the box on this corner. So as you can see, I took a box cutter while that they were here. I opened it up. I took a look at the panels, make sure that there was no issues, and the panels look fine. But you're going to want to make sure that if you see any sort of impact damage, take a look at it with the driver. Make sure it's noted, because otherwise, if you don't do that, you may run into some issues trying to file a claim with your shipping company. So just really important, make sure you do that. All of mine are fine, but my last shipment of the Talesun panels, I did have one that was damaged. Let's go inside and let's see what the second item is. I am very excited about putting these on, but yeah, let's look at the second item that came in. Okay, so you can probably see three similar boxes. But in this current shipment, I received one, which was, I believe, this one right here. But you can see they're all the same. And look at this. It's all set up and ready. So I have a EG4 12,000 XP that came in from Signature Solar with that pallet. And I will be unboxing it soon. And I'll be mounting that one in the center right here. And then on different shipments, these other two that I received in, it's going to be one on each side for the house. But going back to what I was stating previously, whenever that you get a package that comes in, you always check all the way around, make sure that there is no sort of issues with it. And this one was fine. This other delivery had damage, but this was completely separate from this one, and I had opened it up and checked it with the driver here. But you want to make sure, once again, that you check your packages and make sure there's no issues, and if there are, that it is noted. A couple other things, as you can see, I've got new products that are in that will be installed, and let me show you next where I'm going to install all of these awesome Talesun panels that, once again, I got from Signature Solar. So walk with me here and we'll take a look and we'll see this awesome spot that I have all picked out. So the solar panels, I'm thinking I'm going to do, initially I was going to do one long row of panels. And I started figuring with having as many panels as I have, that may not be the best idea. So I'm going to take my Talesun panels, I'm going to do 2 rows, start about here, and then go about 3/4 of the way down, and that should pretty much cover things. Don't worry about these little trees. As they get bigger, I'll top them to make sure they don't get in the way of the solar panels. Speaking of which, I have been testing out so far these Talesun panels from the first order, and it's just kind of temporary. But I wanted to see how well that they performed. What's interesting is I was pulling in about 1800 watts with my 24 used panels that are sitting back there. And you can see that I need to clean them again. I love all that pollen. But then I took the new Talesun panels, connected them onto the eco-worthy ground mounts, which I'll do a video on that and how to mount them and all that good kind of stuff. But so far, I'm kind of excited with the output. Now, I haven't done anything as far as, truly analyzed it, but what I will say is I was getting 1500 to 2000 watts before, and just with these, adding these 6 on, and once again, it's temporary. I've already jumped up to 35 to 3700 watts. And as you can see, I still need to clean these again. They're not orientated properly. They're just kind of there and connected for now. But wow, it's amazing how much these things put out. But the video is about what came in. And, here they are. I'll be unboxing it soon. I'll stack them in the back, and then I'll start mounting those. I do have my solar cable in, and I'm running 8 gauge. I'm going to have 4 strands of 8 gauge going across, and I'm going to bury the cable. That's going to be a completely separate video as well. I've got so many videos that I need to complete, and so much work to do. And I appreciate all the help from Signature Solar and hooking me up on some good deals. So I'll have links below with all my links. If you do click on one of them and you decide to purchase, may get a very small commission, but it is always thankful because it does help grow the channel. So that's it. Thanks again for watching Mike's Garage.